I'd like to talk a little bit about another powerful feature in Highlands, which is our miscellaneous items tables. Miscellaneous items are your sort of catch-all items. Sometimes it's an item that's only relevant to this job, or maybe it's an item that's only relevant to a certain kind of work you do, and you just want to throw it in miscellaneous and not worry about specifications or anything. So, an example might be your chillers here. Chillers are going to vary job to job based on what the models are and what the options are. So if I go in here, in our table, we have some various options. And if you notice, the price is already 0, and it's got some labor on it. So when those options and models are figured out and you get a quote, then you'll have a space to put your price, and you already have your labor. Any miscellaneous items can be counted items or linked items or area items. And miscellaneous tables have discount tables so that you can apply a discount to them if you should need to. So that's sort of a chiller table. Now if we want to look at something that's got more of a size type table, which is the other kind of miscellaneous item you can have, let's go to triclover fittings. You may have some triclover fitting that you like to use, or that's called for on this particular job. Triclover fittings are set up in here as sized items. So everything in this table is really the same item but different sizes of it. So if we were to look at, say, let's just pick something here. Here we got several sizes of that item. And it's got a discount too. Usually that discount group is probably going to a net price discount. Again, they can be quantity, length, or area. So let's take a look at what we can do with that when we want to take it off. The first thing, to make things really easy to take off for your common things, you want to go here and add a Misc button to your takeoff. Yeah, we want to add that. And you'll give it a name. I'm just going to, I'll call it Triclover A. And then let's go back up here and let's take a look at our chillers here. And let's add that to Misc buttons. And we're just going to call it chillers water closet. That's fine. And then we're going to go inside of that chiller table. Or we can go to a different chiller table. In this chiller table. And we're going to say we want this one right here. And we're going to add that to takeoff. And we're just going to call that chill package pump 100 ton. So that's going to make a button in our takeoff for that. Save our changes. Yeah, let's pop out of here. And we'll go over to takeoff and see what that's done for us. Now if we go into takeoff now, if we look down here, we've got some new tabs. That HVAC equipment was a category of these chiller items we added, and the triclover fittings was a category for that. Now this, remember, was a sized item. So if I want to take it off now, all I got to do is hit a button and give it the size I want it to be, and tell me how many I want of them. And the same thing over here with your HVAC equipment. Remember, this is a particular chiller we picked. So if we do that, it takes off that chiller, and boom, we're done. This was a chiller table. So if we hit that, we can come in here and we say, oh, we want one of those. And we can select it, and we're done. So the different options let you have the buttons. Now if you didn't add a button, which is perfectly valid, not everything needs a button, I could come in here and I could go up to my HVAC equipment and I could say, I want this cooling tower, 110 ton cooling tower, and I could just select it and I could take it off that way. So either way, whether you have set it up as a button or if you're going to your Misc items, it's not too slow a thing. So if you're going to use it, if it's an item that you're going to use all the time, I suggest setting up a button just to make it faster and not have to kind of hunt through for things. So let's close out of the takeoff here. We'll save those changes. And we're going to go recalculate them. Recalculate, yes. And draw that over to here. And if we take a look at what we have in here now, we have no warnings. Everything came across fine. If we look at our Misc report, it's going to show us those miscellaneous items that we took off. If we go look at our quote and store prices, all those items are in here. And I already done some quoting and things to figure some things out. But I could come through here now and I could say, well, that's $1,000, and that one's $2,000. And then our triclover fittings that we added over here, now I've got a quoted a price on that thing for, I don't know, it's going to be $5 if I wanted to. But whatever I got here. So I could run through and I could quote the things I want to quote. Save that, yes. And now when I run those things, everything is going to have those quoted prices in it, as opposed to anything else. Now those items, we took them off in takeoff. They were scoped just like any other item, so they belong to scopes. They can be reported. They're going to be in your detailed price and labor report. They're going to be everywhere, already in there. So really, Misc items are easy to do and don't require a whole lot. Now in a minute, we're going to go over building tables and things like that, and we'll go over building things and using things in miscellaneous table set. But for now, using miscellaneous items, that's all there is to it.